be using the club call, K8BF.net. This repeater system also accepts inputs from Echolink. So I'll be asking for check-ins from around the corner around the world here on the KIT repeater. The repeater receiver is located in Sugarbush Knolls using a PL tone of 118.8 plus the Echolink through the K8BF-L Echolink node. I'll be your net control operator this evening. As always, if you have any emergency or priority traffic, please feel free to break in at any time. This is a directed net, and all calls will go through the net control. You don't have to be a member of PCARS to check in and say hello. Everyone is welcome. PCARS meets the second Monday of each month at 7 p.m. The monthly meeting is held at the American Legion Post 496 in Kent. The post is located on 1945 Maginot Road. We look forward to seeing you there. And again, everyone is welcome. PCARS website is located at www.portcars.org. You can find out more information about PCARS on the website. PCARS also has a number of special interest groups known as SIGs that meet at the club site every Tuesday in Ravenna. Check out the latest award-winning newsletter on the club website for information on these and other PCARS activities. In that, I'll take pauses when asking for Echolink check-in since they have a slight delay in audio. When you check in, please give me your call sign, name, and location. I'll acknowledge each call sign as I get them. Please be aware the repeater system has a 4-minute timeout. First, I will be taking Echolink and Echolink only. So if anybody's out there in Echolink, please call K8BF now.
K8BF, here is WB2RPW, Gary in Eatontown, New Jersey. Good evening, Greg, and everybody on the net.
Okay, well, we got you on the log there, and thanks for coming back. You're coming in loud and clear. So why don't you tell us what you've been up to?
K8BF in the group WB2RPW. No, not much. Had my cataracts looked at and some other stuff, and got a clean bill of health. And then I had some trouble with my swelling with my foot, but the cardiologist says that that's an arthritis problem, and it's not clots, which I've had a history of. So we're in a good place. And then just getting ready to do the California QSO party with you guys, and hopefully you'll be able to use my points. But want to get on Saturday about noontime and see what I can do to help you guys, and hopefully use my points. K8BF WB2RPW.
Hey, thank you very much. And yeah, we'll be hoping that you can add the points this weekend, and I am hoping to play a little radio up there maybe on Sunday. So we'll see how it happens. Be great to do as good as we did last year. All right. Anybody else out there in Echolink, please call now.
KD9ZDY, KD9ZDY. This is Steve in Ravenna from Echolink. I'll be in and out.
Appreciate that. Can you come back and let me know where you're at? Did you say Ravenna?
That's correct. Ravenna, Ohio, KD9ZD1.
Okay, I just double checking there. Thank you, Steve. All right, have a good evening. Take care of yourself and a good weekend. Maybe we'll see you at the club site on over the weekend. All right. Anybody else out there in Echolink, please call now.
Bob, WK8OVQ in Uniontown.
Is there anybody with a... Now.
You and you double.
Evidently doubled, so if there's announcements or anybody has any announcements for the net or officers, please call K8BF now. Not hearing anything, so I'm going to open it up to general regular check-ins. So who would like to be number 3? Please call K8BF now.
W8KFW Carl, Ravenna.
Carl, thank you from Ravenna. Stand by for a minute. Next.
Kilo Echo 8 Whiskey Victor Victor KE8WVV Ethan in Manaway.
Okay, Ethan, we got you on there from Manaway. Thank you for stopping by. Got another one. Anybody else out there?
Kilo Papa 4 Victor Zulu, Mike in Manaway.
Okay, Mike, we got you on the list there. Okay. From Mantua also. Okay, very good. All right. How about if I go back up to Carl? W8KFW. What do you got for us tonight?
Oh, not a whole lot. Just coming back from practice, band practice at the church. And earlier today I went out and did some POTA over there at West Branch and got my 13. And really, that's about it. I did get up early this morning, like around 2:30. I made a few island contacts on 20 meters. That was a lot of fun. But that's about it. I'm pulling into the driveway now, and go ahead and take it back to the net. W8KFW.
Okay, Carl, well, thanks for stopping by, and congrats on making the island contacts. Wow. I don't think you got much sleep, but oh well, okay, well, good for you. All right, KE8WVV, Ethan and Manaway, your turn.
KE8WVV, well, good evening everybody on the net. I don't have a whole lot, but I've been working on some of my RC crawlers, and I just finished installing a brushless system today. it was a little bit rough. I installed it in there the way it was supposed to go stock, and there were some clearance issues, and it was all kind of like hanging out the sides, and I was trying to figure out where all the wires go and all that stuff. And then I broke the transfer case attachment points, the little bolts or whatever that it screws into. So then I had to find another one of those, and after I got another one of those, I put that back together. It's the way it mounted or stock. It was mounting with the motor front facing, and I swapped the entire skid plate around, did a couple things there, and it made the motor rear facing. And what that did is it allows me to put the ESC and the receiver up in the front, and I put the battery back behind the motor, and that all ended up working out. And I had some friction issues, I guess. It was getting a little hung up, and it sounded like a dying cat whenever you pulled the trigger. So I disassembled the rear axle. That's actually how I broke the transfer case stuff. I was disassembling the rear axle, and I pulled the drive shaft a little too hard, and it pulled the mounting points out. Anyways, I got all the friction issues solved, and it's working very, very well. And I've only driven a little bit, and I did a couple runs on the rock wall, but it is very smooth and performs very well. Let me grab a quick break for time. K8BF returning, and that's how that went today. Anyways, I don't have much else. The cat is down here. We call him potatoing, as he sits like a loaf. He kind of tucks his paws in so it disappears. He's sitting down here playing radio with me, and I'm probably going to go upstairs and get some sleep. Anyways, I'll say 73, hand this back to Net. K8BF.
Hey, Keith, and very good. Glad you stopped by. Yeah, it sounds like you were having fun with your figuring stuff out there to get your RC models working. So good for you. And say hi to the cat. KP4VZ, it's your turn.
Greg, hi, good evening to all that were listening. I want to ask something what Ethan said. You know, Ethan, somebody told me that Ethan got a second article published in one of these remote control magazines, so congratulations, Ethan. Someone told me that a couple days ago. Also, Greg, I know you're going to say it, but remind this Saturday we have two events. We have the testing, the BE session test. We expect at least 2 guys to come and take the test. And also we have the California QSO party that last year we won first prize out of California. So we're going to try to see if we can do it again. That's all I have. Back to you, Greg. This is Kilo Papa 4, Victor Zulu.
Thank you, Mike. Appreciate that. Yes, we do have the California QSO contest this weekend, and hopefully we do as well as we did before. That's for sure. Yeah, I guess we got a couple more storms coming into the Gulf, so it doesn't sound good. All right. Glad to hear everything's well up there in Manaway, and I guess they have they had something at DX Engineering tonight. So I think they had a cruise in and a sale or something on stuff there. So there might be a few people out that way. So anyways, so we might have a short net. But anyways, that's good because my throat won't last too long. All right, who wants to be number 6? Please call K8BF now.
K8BF, this is WB8LCD.
Okay, Tom, we got you. Hang in there a minute. Who's after Tom?
W8KNO, Joe in Hiram.
Hey, Joe, I got you on the list from Hiram. All right, anybody after Joe?
K8WCK, Rick in Shalersville.
Hey, Rick, we got you on the list. Thanks for stopping by. And Shalersville, all right. Tom, WB8LCD, where are you at and what's going on?
KBF in the net, WB8LCD, Tom, in the teeming megalopolis of Sugarbush Knolls in the basement. Just kicking back a little at home here tonight. Not much to say. I am headed out this weekend. I'll end up in Cincinnati again this weekend. What a surprise. But Jennifer's going to go with me, and we're going to leave tomorrow afternoon and spend our evening out at the DARA, the Dayton Amateur Radio Association meeting tomorrow night. So kind of along the way, I figured it would be a good chance to stop out and say hi to them. And nothing else going on. Just been a crazy busy week, and I'm glad this one is over. Next week, my wife goes out of town on Thursday, and she's going to be gone for 10 days, so she's taking a cruise with her sisters, so that'll be my chance to stay home and get all the projects done that I want to do. You know, usually I'm doing stuff that other people have pointed me to do, so that'll be a nice change of pace, too. So with that, that's all that's going on. I hope your voice feels better soon. There's a lot of that going around. I hope you get over it. Most of it seems to come and go pretty quick, so maybe that'll be you. I'll say 7-3, everybody. This is WB8LCD. Back to net.
Hey, Tom, thank you very much for stopping by and saying hi. Safe journeys this weekend. And, say hi. Boy, Dayton has meetings on a Friday. Wow. Okay. Interesting. All right. Take a quick minute here. It is Thursday, October 3rd. This is the PCARS Thursday night, 8 p.m. net. And we are operating under K8BF. This Saturday, October 5th, we got the test session in the morning, and then they're getting ready for the California QSO party, which starts at noon and runs to midnight on Saturday, and then midnight to 6 p.m. Well, that doesn't make any sense, but whatever. Midnight to 6 p.m. on Sunday. So that's a California QSO party, and if we do better than we did last year, we'll get a better plaque, I guess. But it's a lot of fun, guys, so anybody who'd like to stop by and work the radios, it's not that difficult. All right, Joe, W8KNO from Hiram, your turn.
Thank you very much, Greg. And yes, I intend to get down there on Saturday for the California QSO party. So far, Sunday is already taken up. Today was a good radio day for me. The mail came early. Got a new county in Illinois, Pope. That now gives me 2,177 counties confirmed. And also in the mail was a certificate for finishing third in Ohio in this year's Mississippi QSO party. Then this afternoon, with the storm that we had and all, my 160-meter and 80-meter dipoles, I have the 80-meter hung underneath the 160, had flipped over and they were twisted, and I got those straightened out. And the only thing I have left to do on the antenna is my 2-meter vertical was blown about 45 degrees out of vertical. So It's an SO239 with the wire just soldered in it, and it got blown over, so I've been looking what I'm going to do to make it sturdier so I don't have to climb the tower or go up and fix it. So that's what I have. Everyone have a great day and a great week, and I hope to see everyone next, in 2 weeks at the club meeting. Back to you, Greg. K8BF W8KNO.
Hey, Joe. All right. Well, working on antennas seems to be the thing for everybody. All righty. Yeah, we'll see you at the general meeting, which is on the 14th, which is Columbus Day. But we have the board meeting this coming Monday. So that's a board meeting, and then the following week, the general meeting. So a lot of stuff going on. A lot of things going on at the club site. Rick, K8WCK, are you there? And what's going on?
K8BF from K8WCK. I am here. I was very pleased to do a shakedown cruise of my 1988 Realistic HTX 100. One of our other members helped me out. We did an on-the-air check. It seems to work just fine on sideband, and it appears to work okay on CW, although I haven't yet made a contact on CW. I called a few times. Put a meter on it. It seems to have good output, maybe not quite up to 25 watts, but over 20 watts on the high setting and around 5 watts on the low, just like it's spec'd out to be. So I put my vertical antenna with the Wolf River coil out in the backyard and strung some wire over to my comfortable operating position. I've been playing with that a little bit, so that's nice. Made a few contacts on FT4 and FT8 the other night because I was starting to feel like I had quit playing radio. I was only doing nets and didn't get anything in the log, so that was nice. I don't think I got anything particularly unusual. I did hear a couple of Bulgarian stations, and in Serbian, I think it was, but I don't think they heard me. That's kind of what happens sometimes. Well, back to nets. Take it easy, Greg. Thanks for running the net for us tonight. This is K8WCK.
Hey, Rick. Well, thank you for the information. Yeah. Tuesday, the 8th, we got a SIG, portable operations SIG going on. So, yeah, a lot of stuff going on. Glad the radio worked out for you. That's good. Glad to hear that. All right. Anybody else out there would like to talk to K8BF? Give us a call.
QE Bob in Talmadge.
David in the Portage County county seat of Ravenna.
David, we got you, and Bob, I got you in there. Stand by a minute, Bob. All right, I think you guys about doubled there. Bob, Talmadge, what's going on? It's your turn.
Yeah, good evening to you, Greg, and everybody on the net. I went to the DX Engineering Cruise-In this evening. Spent about an hour there. Very interesting, lots of sale items. Got to see a lot of folks, and it was a nice evening. It wasn't cold and it wasn't raining, so that it couldn't be any better. I had fun working the CQ Worldwide RIDI contest over the weekend. That's always a lot of fun, and I had a good time with that. Of course, I'll see everybody there at the VE test on Saturday, and then also the California QSO party. I plan on operating some Saturday. All right, that's it from me, Greg. Back to you.
Okay, Bob, thanks for checking by and stopping in, and yeah, I'm probably not going to be up there Saturday, but I will be up there Sunday. All right, David from Ravenna. Long time no hear. Give me your call so I can write it down, and then tell me what you've been doing.
Okay, K8BF Kilo Echo 8 Quebec Echo Papa. That's my call. Should I pause?
Got it. Thank you, David.
Okay, you use tone of voice like my sister used to use. But it's good to hear everyone this evening. And, well, the roofer has been busy, and they've pretty much finished our garage, which is very nice. There are a few final touches, so that's good. And I've been sharpening some hand saws, both for woodworking and pruning. Currently I've been left unattended, so without any adult supervision for this weekend. So I'm going to have to figure out what trouble I can get into. And I'm waiting for 6 meters to open. But that's the excitement here. So K8QEP 73 to all. This is David, unsupervised in Ravenna.
Okay, David, well, maybe I should contact the Ravenna Police Department and tell them to keep an eye on you. Hi. Okay. All right. Well, I hope you have a good weekend. And like Bob said earlier, today was a beautiful day. I got a lot of stuff done outside. Halloween stuff put outside, little mowing done. So we've been a little busy. So that's about all I've been doing. All right, who else wants to join us in here? Who wants to be next on the K8BF Fun Time?
WAKFW reject.
Okay, go ahead, Carl.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if I want to become a VE, is there some paperwork I need to fill out? And should I come by on Saturday?
Yeah, unless they've changed things, it's a test you have to take on a computer and some reading to do. But yeah, you should stop by and talk to Parky on Saturday morning.
Okay. Well, if he's there when I get there, it'll probably be like around noon. I'll talk to him about it.
Okay. Alrighty. Well, yeah, if he's not still there, yeah, we'll get some information to you. Don't you worry about it. Alrighty. Let's see. So who else wants to join our club here?
Kilo Delta 8 Oscar Bravo Alpha. Ken in Ravenna.
Ken, what's going on? Talk to us.
No, there's not a whole lot going on there. I was like Bob, I seen him down there at the DX Engineering Cruise In. Well, they do have some pretty decent prices on some of the radios down there. Yaesu radios. I mean, the good radios, not those other ones, you know. But they got some good prices on them down there. And other than that, we went over into Kent, and swung into Kent there, and stopped at Raising Cane's and had some chicken, and then come on home. So, you know, that was about it for me there. But I posted a picture on Facebook, on Club's Facebook page of my last activation there in West Branch. So I don't know where you want to take a look at it or not there. I was there a long time. So other than that, everything's good here, and still working on making another antenna there, getting an off-center fed dipole. I'm going to put it up. Got to trim it up a little bit tomorrow. But other than that, not much else going on. So I'll turn it back on over to the net. You guys all take care. Hope everybody has a good night. K8BF back to net.
Okay, Ken. All right. Well, glad you stopped by, and we'll have to check that out there on Facebook. See what the scoop is. It sounds like you had a good evening, so good for you, and have a good weekend coming up. All right. This is K8BF looking for check-ins. Please call now.
November 8, Bravo Alpha Yankee, N8BAY, Ralph in Stowe.
So, Ralph, what's going on? You're up.
This is N8BAY. Good evening, Greg, and everyone on the net. Just resting up. We got a busy weekend coming up. Probably going to mow the lawn tomorrow. On Saturday, I think there's 3 flag football games for the grandkids and a band show Saturday night. And Sunday, there's a birthday party, so it's going to be busy. Hope I live through the weekend. Hope everyone has a great weekend and a good start to next week. This is N8BAY, back to net control.
Okay, Ralph. Well, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate that. Yeah, it sounds like you will be a little busy on the weekend. Yes, but that's what you do for grandkids. No problem. Enjoy. I hope the weather stays nice for you all. All right. Who would like to be number 13, Lucky 13? Please call K8BF now.
K8BF. This is Whiskey Alpha 8, Uniform Whiskey Victor, Doug in Talmadge.
Doug, I got you on the log. How you doing? And how's the firewood going?
Oh, real good. We're cranking right along. Got those 6 90-foot oak trees to parcel up, turning it into firewood. And I noticed there were a couple other trees further back in the property that came down in the past few days. I don't recall having that much wind, but it must have had enough to knock the trees down anyway. They're probably not healthy trees to start with. I get a lot of elm trees that are deteriorating pretty badly. So those tend to fall down pretty easily. Anyway, that's what I've been up to. Running chainsaw and the log splitter. That's about it. Back to net. Everybody have a good evening. K8BF WAUWV.
Okay, Doug. Well, we will. We'll have a good weekend. You do the same. Be safe out there. And don't work too hard. That's a lot of work. Worth it in the long run, that's for sure. We ordered some fuel oil, heating oil, and today, which is a lot cheaper than what it was last year, so that's good. But we're getting all set for clean the wood burner and everything up, and so I'm ready to go to burn wood, and hopefully we won't have to worry about oil until next February or so. All righty, K8BF is here. Please call. It's been a beautiful day, that's for sure. All right, anybody else would like to talk to K8BF, please call.
K8 Papa Juliet Whiskey, K8 PJW, Philip in Twinsburg.
All right, back off the mic a little and give me the call one more time. I got that you're in Twinsburg.
Kilo 8, Papa Juliet Whiskey, K8PJW.
That time, thank you there. Okay, what's going on from Twinsburg?
Okay, so I called up to work at the Board of Elections in Summit County, so that's been kind of like my gig for the last 3 weeks or so, and it's been a busy time processing absentee ballot applications. We've got quite a good influx coming in for the presidential, so in any case, I just wanted to let everyone know that I'm still around and haven't dropped off the end of the earth, but I do want to encourage everyone to make a plan to vote in this election. It's a very important election, and probably the earlier the better, because election day is going to be fairly crowded this year. So that's all I have for now. This is K8PJW. Back to the net.
All right. Well, I agree with you on that as far as politics goes. That's about where we're going to leave it. Yes, get out and vote, regardless of whoever you vote for, go vote. That's the important thing. A lot of people have died to give us that honor to vote, so we'll just leave it at that. All right, who's up next? Who else wants to talk to K8BF? Please call now. Okay, hearing nothing, and that probably goes along with the nice weather today, so can't blame everybody. All right, hearing nothing else, I'm going to close the net. I'd like to thank everyone for checking in. We always appreciate that. And PCARS would especially like to thank the K8IV repeater owner for allowing us to use the repeater system for the PCARS net. I'm now going to return the repeater back to regular amateur use. 73s to everyone. Hope to hear you again. This is K8BF is clear. Also K8TOA is clear. Bye-bye.